Welcome again. You guys don't know this, but it's Wednesday. Normally we play Descent into Avernus. I always do that. But we couldn't get the whole cast here, so we're going to play Wildemount instead.
Thanks, Elliot.
So, last time we were playing, you had gotten on the ship, the Remoraz, leaving Palebank Village, going to Isocross, en route to try to gain some more information on if a cure for this frozen woe exists, and if it does, where it could be, and anything to try to help the cause, I guess. And you were told to meet up with two people, Morgo, Delwer, and the buyer, once you get there for more information. Once you set off, there was some gambling that ensued, some drinking, some heavy drinking, projectile vomit, some shape shifting into a deformed chicken.
No.
And then a request from the captain to help with guard shifts during the journey. Paid guard shifts, of course, you know. And on Haganar's first watch, he was the first one to take watch. On his watch, there was a storm that rolled in rather quickly, and then a large bolt of lightning just erupts onto the deck and forms an avatar of just pure lightning energy. It was there to test Haganar, to challenge him, and through finding this out, he began battling with it. A crew member actually was thrown off overboard into the ocean. Who knows what happened with him? And through the ruckus, or hearing the ruckus, Atlas and Proteus both came up above deck to help out. And I believe Haganar was pretty hurt, pretty wounded. They weren't able to slay the avatar or anything, but it did flee, leaving them to the rest of their night to wonder. I guess Haganar was wondering what the hell is going on. He felt some warmth from his shield, where he has the emblem of his holy symbol of Cord etched onto his wooden shield. It was just kind of a mystery. And so you guys go to sleep that night, pull in more guard shifts. It's pretty uneventful. And the next few days are rather calm. There's not a cloud in the sky, not too crazy of waves, I guess, for lack of better terms. And about midway through, you guys are pulling your guard shifts like normal, and you're gonna have to remind me on what I told you the pay was per day. I probably have it written down somewhere, actually.
I think it was like a gold or two.
It was 100 gold per day.
It was not 100 gold per day.
Yeah,
I know that.
I think it was like a gold or two.
Can I try to persuade the DM?
It was more than that, but you gotta roll a D1000, and only if you get a 1000.
Damn.
Damn. Didn't even finish rolling. No, but halfway through, you guys are pulling your shifts like normal. It gets up to Mara's turn, and Proteus wakes her up to pull her shift, and they kind of do their little interaction for a couple minutes, probably before he goes to sleep, before she walks out. And then you guys wake up the next morning. Atlas never gets woken up for his guard shift, and the rest of the guards kind of wake up and are like, "Hey, I never got woken up." And you look, and Mara's cot or hammock or whatever it was that I said that I can't remember. I'm sorry. It's empty. Her bag is gone. But it's a cot. That's right. And on her cot is a big feather just laying there when you guys wake up. Big, vibrant, neon green feather.
How are we all like in the room together? Like, oh, look at this feather.
I mean, I would say Proteus would probably notice it.
Yeah.
But
turned
anyone
into a
that woke
bird.
up, anyone that woke up and looked over at her cot would have seen just that. Her bag's gone. Things seem to be kind of made up, like whatever linens she had might have been folded, and then atop of everything is just this big, vibrant feather.
I think she was eaten by a monster. That's why she wouldn't have woken us up.
Maybe you did it. Maybe you turned into a chicken again and had a feast.
I would not be such a vibrant green chicken.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past you.
That's a nice feather, then.
You can keep it.
But what if it's the only clue that we have on our lost friend?
Then
Put it
maybe
in
you
your
should
hat.
keep it by you.
But she didn't wake anyone up for guard
What
duty.
is a feather going to be a clue for? I don't.
It's the first step in a mystery.
We should
Yeah,
investigate then.
She's missing. We need to find her. Her shit's gone.
I mean, only so far a person can go on a ship, right? Either that or down to the bottom of the ocean.
Wait, I'll check
If
under
she
her
was-
bed. Is she under the bed?
Roll perception. No, I'm just she is not under the bed.
Nat 20. Okay, you look into the shadows, and there she is.
You
If
see
she
into the
was-
ethereal plane.
If she was missing, why would she have taken her stuff with her?
Maybe they consume that as well. Maybe it's some sort of personal, I don't know, thing that eats everything about you, consumes everything it knows about you. I don't know. You're the fucking warriors.
Yeah, warriors, not detectives.
She's missing.
Yeah, as you keep saying, not detectives.
Why don't you go find her?
Okay. I'll take the feather.
Okay.
Stick it in your hat.
Sure.
Just don't call it macaroni.
Not sure what that means. Can I stick the feather in my hat?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
The feather has been placed.
Your nice new floppy hat, I think, was it red?
Did it already have
Red
a
with the gold brim.
Yeah, gold trim.
Did it already have a feather in it? So now he's got
Nope.
two? No.
It did
No.
not.
Okay.
He used to have a feather.
Yeah.
I knew that. I just, for some reason, I thought when he got the new one, he had another one. I don't know.
Another one.
Another one.
Yeah, can I run up to the captain's quarters and just pound on the door?
Sure. Yeah. So you run up there. He's actually him and the first mate are actually already up, kind of on the upper deck in the back. You know, I don't know proper ship terminology.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run up and
Where-
pound
where
on the
the-
door.
Yeah, where the helm is. Oh, he's up top.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up and pound on the
Oh.
door.
Uh,
Captain!
So I
Captain!
started knocking.
Captain!
excuse me. I'm up here. What is
Captain!
it? What is it you need?
Our
Captain, my captain.
crewmate, she's missing. She's gone. And in her place, a feather. Do you know of any feathered monsters that would eat her?
I can't say that there would be anything feathered on the sea. Which friend are you talking about? The elf woman?
Yes, the elf woman.
I haven't seen her.
She went to guard duty. She hasn't come back. Feather in her place. She must have died by a feather monster.
There's a feather. The feather in your hat.
No, yes, I found it on her bed.
You. Well, I have no idea. I mean,
Have you seen a feather like this before?
I maybe in some animals down south in the Empire. I'm not sure about up here.
Wow. It's pretty. Yes. So she. Where is she? You have to know. Was she on guard duty this morning?
No, I don't really run the guard duty. Lusara, and then his first mate, the female elf Lusara. She's like, well, I mean, she was on shift. I did hear that no one after her had been woken up. I'm not sure. I mean, everyone seems okay. Everything seems to be in place. I just
Except for
assumed
this
she might
feather.
have been on a different part of the ship.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna look for her.
Okay. Well, best of luck.
Hey, keep an eye out for her.
Of course, yes.
Wait, do you know where this feather could have came from?
I have not the slightest clue.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Stick
I've
back
lived
in
in
the hat.
Uther during my entire life.
He's gonna turn around and run away. Run back down to Atlas and Haganar.
Oh, Haganar's eating breakfast at the
I was
moment.
gonna say, I think he'd just go straight to
Oh yeah,
breakfast.
getting chow for sure.
Mhm.
Probably telling some story about some sorry sap you hunted. Yeah, man. So I told him he couldn't run from me, and he tried anyways. And
You see this thing? Tons of distance, tons of reach on it. Did stand a chance. And then Proteus bursts in the room.
Guys!
Yes, Featherman.
I'm not the man with the feather. I didn't eat her.
I mean, you had
This
the feather.
monster did.
I'm still not sold that it wasn't you.
Wait, maybe the cook would know where this came from. He cooks
You know, we
birds.
still haven't figured you out quite yet. You
Yes,
just
we need to figure out our missing friend. You're just eating
whatever.
breakfast.
Yeah? Maybe you should eat some breakfast. Do you some good.
Maybe
Fine.
you should cut your belly open and figure out if there's.
I have a new DM goal. Proteus is going to contract lycanthropy. He's going to become a were chicken, a changeling were chicken.
So you can turn into a chicken twice.
I'm gonna. As soon as you say about breakfast, I'm gonna reach down and try to grab something off your plate, Atlas.
What do you...
Real quick. I don't know, some sort of like toast or something. Just grab it.
Okay.
Grab his hand.
No, we've been over how the food here is all free. I think he's all right with it.
Okay.
He would just immediately ask for more. He just like wave to the cook, be like,
Yeah, more.
One piece got taken. All right, I need another.
I
plate.
need a full plate. One piece of toast is missing.
Yeah, and it's pretty rowdy down here. Kind of, everyone's waking up for the morning. The I guess the help for the ship. They're bringing food to people. Everyone's down in that area where you guys were playing cards. All the tables are full. There's just food flying everywhere from people talking. It's a mess. So no one's really there. There's not anyone that is like listening while you guys are talking or anything like that either. I guess it doesn't matter. Anyways, you're just talking about your missing friend.
Cook, our friend's missing, and it's from this feather. I think this has something to do with it. Cook, I'm talking to you.
Oh, I thought you were talking to Atlas again. I'm sorry.
That's why I was like, the cook's like, I imagine the cook was like holding my plate and I'm just taking stuff off from him.
I just work here, buddy.
Have you ever seen a feather this color?
My favorite line. I just work here.
No, I can't say that I have.
Fine. Shit. Have you seen a missing person?
Yeah.
Have you seen anybody disappear lately?
Well, if they're missing, then I think I'd have a hard time seeing them. Don't you?
I guess that makes sense, but I'm worried. My friend, she's missing. The elven woman. Supposed to be on guard. Didn't wake anyone up. Feather in place of her body in her bed.
I mean, I don't know. It sounds like some
And her shit's gone.
weird magic. Well, if her shit's gone, then don't you think she might have just left or something?
Where? We're in the middle of the damn ocean.
I don't know. I mean, we got skids on the side of the boat.
Oh, I suppose that's a possibility.
Yeah, there's your next lead. There you go.
I'm gonna run back up to the captain.
Okay.
Captain.
Hey, still up here?
Captain.
Oh wait, were you pounding on the door?
Of course, yes.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Oh,
I assume. Yeah. No. What do you?
Still
what do you
up
need?
here?
Were there any skids missing this morning?
I mean, we could check. He just kind of like walks to one side over. Yeah, I mean, looks like there's two missing over on the left
Two.
side.
She was
Whatever.
kidnapped. All right, I'll be back.
Whatever ship talk for left is. I need to look these terms up. Huh?
Well, it's not going to matter after today.
Maybe.
running back
The
down.
last time you're ever going to be on a boat?
Yeah.
Forever?
Yeah.
I'm gonna report
I'm on
back.
a boat and
Okay.
There's 2 missing. They kidnapped her.
go find her. Why don't you take one? Just
I can't row a boat. I need muscles like yours.
why don't you shapeshift into something that has muscles?
All right,
Do
so
you shapeshift into a fish? That'd probably be more effective, wouldn't it?
it has to have the same basic like limb setup and
What
So
about one of those
shapeshift into something that has
The
muscles.
port side.
Yeah. What about those mystical, mer people or whatever? Those fish man.
I've only seen them in stories.
Oh, do you
I
need
could-
to see it before you could change into it?
Not really, but I could take my best guess.
I mean, you could just give yourself gills then, right? Like on the neck or something.
I don't know how functional they'd be.
Yeah, I don't know. You're the
Have
one
you
who
never seen anybody with
switches their
muscles
organs
before?
around.
I suppose you're right. All right, gills it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what the rules are on changelings, but I don't see why they wouldn't be able to do that. Let me.
I don't think you can actually.
Can change
Yeah, I
things
don't
go?
know.
I want to
Yeah.
swim speed.
You can make yourself appear as a member of another race, though none of your game
Appear.
stats change.
Okay, appear. That's the big one.
Oh, you can't duplicate the appearance of a creature you've never seen. I feel like I'd have to actually see one in person rather than a storybook version as well, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
You just
It's your
change
power.
into a 2D figure. Literally looks like it just stood up out of the book. Oh wow.
Turn it into a doodle bob.
Doodle Bob.
Oh, jeez.
Um,
So yeah,
But yes, there's 2 boats missing. Hers and someone else's. Or the person that kidnapped her and hers. Or the person that kidnapped her and their friend. I don't know, but there's skids missing.
you're right. It could be a whole gang.
It could be a gang. We should all go. Investigate it.
Is there
I'm
anybody
really
else
cold.
missing on the boat?
It's freezing cold on here, isn't it?
oh yeah, it's really, really cold.
Am I colder than normal?
No, I mean you're cold. You're used to the tropical themed weather. I
They're
guess.
colder than us.
Yeah, I think I read some like lore thing about like dragonborns having some sort of internal temperature thing that keeps them feeling nice in the frosty bits and
Oh, yeah,
feeling
they're
feeling
cold
cool in the hot areas. So like, yeah. So I think he's just maybe doing all right. At least a little bit better than your average bear
Right,
person.
right.
Bear
Bear man, bear pig.
Man, bear, pig. I'm super cereal, guys.
Doing a little bit better than your average man, bear pig. You know. But yeah, see, is encouraging you to go and do that.
I suggest
not
we should
wanna
all
go.
go.
But what about second
Word.
breakfast?
All right, hang on. I'm going to shapeshift into Atlas. And in Atlas's voice, I'm going to say, "Oh, who am I? Second breakfast. Not up for an adventure."
Forgot
Listen,
the
kid.
part. There you go.
Listen, kid.
I only go on adventures when there's money involved.
Money. Blah, blah, blah. No, not up for an adventure.
Think we got any more eggs?
Bring the eggs, kid. And I'll shapeshift back to normal. We should really go, though.
Where are we gonna go?
Yeah.
Like, where is there to go?
There.
There, man.
I got bad vibes from that man.
No, we should. I don't know. What do you guys think? What would you want to do?
Stay here or get paid to leave.
Who would pay us to leave?
I don't know. You were doing pretty good gambling the other night, weren't you? You can hire me.
Well, that's an idea. I'll give you 1 gold piece to find Mara.
No, I'll stay here and do guard duty and make a little more than that.
I'll pay you 2 gold pieces to go find Mara.
I don't know. It's a long journey. I'm sure I'll get
3 gold
that.
pieces.
Why don't we start at like
Keep
50?
talking.
I'll pay you 15 gold pieces each.
No, I said 50.
20 gold pieces each.
You know
All right,
what?
I'm gonna get up and walk away. I'm gonna head out.
Fine, 50, 25 each. That was your price. You named it.
I'm gonna keep heading out.
Fine, Atlas will get his 25.
And I'm gonna get all the money that we were promised for this adventure, which was much more than 25 gold.
Fine, do it yourself. Don't worry about our friends. I see how important we are to you. Right, Atlas?
I never claimed you were my friend.
Ooh.
Not one time. I gave you the necklace. You've been working your way up. Right now, you're bugging the piss out of me.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't take the necklace back, so that it means I don't hate you. I don't have friends. I don't like people. You've already made me have to watch over you while you're drunk as a chicken and explain to the captain what happened when I don't like people.
So if I leave on this adventure and then come back and finish up this whole thing, like, I still get my cut, right?
As long as I'm not done by then.
You can
Yeah,
keep your damn necklace.
that's a gamble.
And I'll throw it on the table. And he's just going to sit there looking at a plate of food.
Listen, man. I'm not saying I want the necklace back. I'm not saying I don't give a shit about you. But it takes a lot for me to call somebody a friend. I've not met a person in my life that I can call a friend. It's nothing against you, but you know absolutely nothing about me. And I know absolutely nothing about you.
Yet I came to your aid when you were fighting that storm creature.
And I appreciate that. We're partners. We're a team. And who knows? Maybe after this is all done and over with, maybe that'll change. I'm not holding my breath on it. Maybe it was a little harsh to say you're not my friend, but I don't really know what a friend is.
You're just
How
like
can
my
I
family.
call you?
You're trying to make me prove myself before you'll even accept me. That's fine.
It's the same thing I do with anybody else. Look at
We're
Atlas.
just business
Look
partners.
at Mara. Listen, man. You call it what you want. When it comes down to it, I have your back. You have my back. We go to sleep. We wake up. We do it again.
We'll
If
see
that's what a
about that.
friend is, all right. What does that mean?
I can't trust someone who's not willing to accept me. It led me the wrong path for a long time.
I didn't say I didn't accept you.
Oh,
You
then
think
I'm
if
not
I
your friend.
didn't accept you, I would put up with your chicken shenanigans from last night?
That was the other night.
The other,
A few nights ago.
yeah.
We're about like 5 days into the 9-day journey.
Did you see me give anybody else a tooth necklace? You know how important these are to me?
Well, don't give me one until you consider me a friend. Just slide across the table at you.
Grow some balls, and I pick it up and walk away.
Grow a heart.
Jeez.
And then the the help guy with the platter that Atlas has just been eating off. Like he's not even eating off his own plate anymore. He's literally
He's
just eating
been-
off the platter. Like
yeah, as he's been
listening to
holding
this.
it in front of me.
And he's just kind of like, oh well, that was a deep moment.
Yeah, it was pretty
Oh, hey.
awkward, wasn't it?
Look, Platter's empty. I'll
go
be
away.
back.
Go away.
Yeah.
So, you want to get on this boat, chase down Dark Elf woman?
No.
Can I still have the gold?
It's just money. Yeah. Slide you 25 gold.
Yeah. Well, all right. Let me know if you need anything, kid.
All right, and people are starting to go to, their respective duty position. Whether they're a ship hand, they're supposed to be guarding somewhere. I don't know. Getting about their duties for the day, and that was kind of the last little bit of role play that I was going to do for the voyage. Unless there's anything on this trip else that any one of you wanted to talk to somebody, whatever. I won't take that away from you.
If we montage this, I think Proteus would just literally be like, it'd be one of those scenes where he's just sitting there with the same dejected look on his face at the table, and life just continues on around him, and it just shows him in the room on the cot, on guard duty on the top, and then back at the breakfast table, Atlas fucking scarfing down stuff across from him, asking for gold every day.
With the song from what's it, Scrubs, the fucking "Where did I go wrong?"
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
you're just sitting there like looking at a plate of food.
Yep.
I was waiting for you to ask what Haganar was doing. I was gonna say he went and got himself a drink.
Oh,
He's a little stressed out and worked up right now.
Mm.
Definitely made sure nobody saw though, as far as Atlas and Proteus go.
Mm-hmm.
how are you definitely making sure?
I don't trying to not let them see the drink in my hand as I go up and get it and walk away.
Even
At
if
least-
he walked into a room with me, I think even if he was just writing in his book at night, you just turn the other way when you walked in the room.
So, like, where are you drinking? Are you drinking like at
that's what
the
I'm
bar, or like, are you sneaking
Just
it back to the room?
Take it and leave. Go up top.
There's a bunch of tables downstairs, right? And then back towards the back of the ship is where the bunks were. There were two rooms. Like your guys' room was down at the end of the hallway. It was a little bit bigger of a room, kind of a more common living area, I guess, or like community living area. I don't know. And then there were two other rooms down the hall, like in the same hallway, that were just like single occupant rooms. But towards the front of the ship is where they were getting, that's like a bunch of cargo, and then down from down below. But upstairs they have like kind of almost like a buffet line type of deal set up, but it's not like they're bringing it to the tables and everything like that. But there are casks up on the buffet line type deal towards the end after all the food. There's mugs and casks, but it's not really in a hidden area. Like it's maybe not necessarily wide in the open because it's still a little bustling right now. Like not everyone's getting up from their tables yet. There's still some traffic.
So I think he would have just ordered the strongest, tallest form of alcohol. He doesn't know anything about alcohol. He doesn't drink. He doesn't spend too much time in bars aside from watching people. So just order.
Yeah, I'd like one alcohol, please.
Make it big.
One strong and tall.
Strong.
What did I say earlier? Tong?
Yeah, make it
Tongus.
as tong as you can. What?
Oh, homebrew drinks, Tongus, baby.
I'd like one beers, please.
Yeah, sure thing, buddy.
Strong and tall.
Voices. Sure. He pours just a mug of ale. Yeah, I mean, that's all we got. So here you go.
Okay.
He just hands you the mug.
Just takes it, walks upstairs, and fucking chugs it all in one go.
Atlas and Proteus, make me perception checks, please.
I'm gonna choose to fail.
Perception,
Yeah.
19.
Oh, so you see this? Probably the one person that it doesn't really matter if you
Yeah.
saw. Yeah, you see Haganar grab a mug of ale and start walking upstairs, and then Dean, roll me a Constitution saving throw, since you're just trying to down this as fast as possible and you don't drink and all that. Have you never drank, or
Never
you
ever
did and you stopped? Okay,
Never,
so you
ever,
never
ever,
have.
ever.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's legal for my guy to drink. He's only fucking 17. 11. Actually, I should probably.
It's a different culture, man.
That's the New York's baby bottle.
Mm.
Well, maybe if I would have had my character sheet up already.
Yeah, you should pull up your character sheet on D&D Beyond.
So,
the official
13,
digital tool set of 5th
it
edition
is-
Dungeons and Dragons.
It is up now. Currently, it just wasn't.
Unbelievable.
Are you using the web
Official.
browser or the character?
I'm sorry. What was that?
Oh yeah, I got you. I didn't have my Zoom pulled up when when you said that, so I had to click back over.
D&D Beyond. Anyway, con
Yeah, con
stuff.
save.
Said
Yeah,
13.
13.
13.
I did.
Okay. You get like a reflux. It kind of starts to come back up, and maybe you vomit in your mouth just a little bit, and you kind of swallow it back down, and
I like 6. No, I'm just kidding.
and yeah, it's not a very good tasting thing. You don't like it at all. You don't understand why people drink this stuff, but if it'll make you feel better, then why not, I guess. Currently no mental effects. I mean, it wasn't like a humongous, it was just a mug of ale. Not like some top shelf liquor or anything.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
I thought you went upstairs.
I did. It was a joke.
Oh. Cool. So what are you doing? Going upstairs and drinking, hiding from mom and dad.
No, I'm just not even just chilling upstairs on the balcony, hanging over, you know.
It's a nice sunny day, partly cloudy, cold as shit.
I'm gonna throw my mug at the next person that walks past, just at their head.
Can I be the next person that walks past?
That is not the next person that walks past. That is not Proteus.
So yeah, I mean, there's just like a ship hand that walks by. Are you just gonna throw a mug at him?
Just gonna chuck it at his head.
All right, go for it. I guess roll an attack and add your dex.
Oh God. 18.
Sure. That'll hit. Improvised weapon. What? That's a D4, I think. Go ahead and roll a D4. Add dex.
Oh shit.
Actually, are you throwing it hard, or are you just?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Add your strength instead of your dex for damage. Then why not?
Oh, thank God it's a 1. I don't want to do too much. 3.
3 points. Oh, what the hell was that for, man?
Sorry, I missed.
What were you throwing at? There's nothing beside me.
I'm just gonna glare at him.
Yeah, you're lucky I'm running late, or something.
Gonna go over and walk up to him and say, "Oh, I'm lucky, huh?
Yeah, otherwise I'd report you to the captain.
How about I whoop your ass and then take you wherever you gotta go, so you're not late,
Let's not do that.
and then keep walking."
I was doing it. You followed me.
Sounds like you wanted your ass beat. That's what it sounds like.
Trying to get back to work, like you were saying.
I'm gonna pick him up.
And the captain's like, "Hey, what's going on over there?
He threw something at me.
I definitely just saw you throw a mug at him."
You know what? Screw you guys. I'm gonna walk away.
He's such an angry fella.
What'd you just say?
Oh, you couldn't hear that. Get out of here. Are you going back downstairs now?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm gonna grab another beer.
right on. You're doing that. You guys doing anything, or you just
I'm montaging.
I mean-
montaging, minding your breakfast, maybe drinking some? I don't know. Either
Proteus is
am
petting
I-
stuff.
Oh, what were you saying, Cole?
I was gonna say, am I like, is he getting another beer on the same level as us? Like, would that be something that we would notice
Yeah,
again?
all the food's down there. Yeah,
Right.
you'd see him walk back up there.
Hmm. If I see him get a second one, I think I'd probably get one and just try to follow him then.
Okay. And then
Does that happen?
yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
And Proteus is just sitting there. Haganar gets another beer. So Haganar, you can roll perception for me real quick.
Ah, that one.
Nice. You have no idea that he's following you. I believe you.
I'll always
know
believe in that one.
I was gonna say I don't know why anyone would lie about it.
Well, see, honestly, I thought you were talking about Proteus, perception check for Proteus for some reason,
Mm-mm.
but worked out either way.
Right on.
I don't think Haganar would notice anyway. He doesn't know what to feel. He's pissed off, but he feels like he shouldn't be. He feels like he should be sorry. I don't know why I said it like that.
Proteus is sitting there upset, and he doesn't even notice that Atlas leaves at the breakfast table, so he just slides some gold over to him like he's been every day. There's just no one there.
But yeah, Haganar doesn't necessarily. I don't know. He kind of feels like he should apologize, but he doesn't understand what he should apologize for, which pisses him off even more. Because he doesn't interact with people.
So you're walking away with your second beer. Atlas fills up a beer and is following you. You go back upstairs, or where are you going?
Yeah,
There's still one level down. There's
back up where I was.
rooms.
And if
Right
I see
on.
the same
Okay.
guy walk past again, I'm gonna check it at him again. No, I'm not going to. I don't want to cause too much trouble.
All right. And as you're walking upstairs, assuming you're chugging your beer again like you did last time, make another Constitution saving throw for me.
Constitution shaving throw.
Yeah, a shaving throw.
That's 12.
12. Kind of the same thing, but a little bit more violent. It fills your mouth with vomit. And I mean, I don't know what you do with it from there, but it's not a violent
I ain't
upchuck.
raised no bitch.
So yeah, you swallow your vomit back down, full mouth of puke. Yum.
You know why Mama ain't raised no bitch?
Because she didn't raise you.
She didn't raise me at all.
Oh, lost my train of thought. Yeah. So you see him go up the stairs, just chugging this beer, and kind of like stops for a second, and like his cheeks poof out, and then he kind of like swallows it back, and like his entire body just shudders. And then he goes up and kind of leans back over the railing and is looking out. There's like probably not seagulls because it's cold as shit. There ain't gonna be no birds up here.
Mm-hmm. Just the
They're
frosty
ice
wastes. Yeah, I think I'd probably like do the old enter from off screen and just like lean up next to him, like on the rail, and just be like, no, not like that, like over, like looking out the same way he
as
is
I,
without, not like, hey, big sexy, how you doing? Like,
Slide on in there.
yeah, I think you'd probably do that, see what just happened, and push the button a little further, be like, brought you another one if you need it.
All right, I grab it and chug it.
Give me another con save.
Did not plan on having another one, but
At disadvantage this time because you're starting to feel a little tipsy.
$13 again
There you go. You're maintaining. You're not throwing up.
because I'm so big.
But you're getting there though. from never drinking before and constantly doing mercenary things, you know, running all over the place, fighting stuff, whatever. You're in pretty good shape, so maybe the alcohol processes faster. I'm not sure. I'm not a biologist. Is that the right line of work? Yeah. But yeah, you're feeling pretty tipsy now.
I prefer the term alcohologist. All right, I don't know.
How you
I was gonna throw
feeling?
my mugs at something. I'm just ready to kill something.
Yeah. I know the feeling. But I don't know. Things start bugging you a lot less when you get older. Listen. If you need a drinking buddy, if this is really going to be something you're getting into, I'm not bad company. But, hey. You do whatever you need to cool down. I know you don't want to talk things out most of the time. But if you do, I think the kid's pretty open to listening. And if you don't want to talk to him, well, maybe this old man can, offer you some words of wisdom or just hear you out. I'm not trying to push anything. I'm heading downstairs again, and, yeah.
I think you just nod in approval, acceptance, whatever.
Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, he'll just kind of push off the wooden balcony thing, bar, whatever, a little bit, and head his way back downstairs.
Making my way downtown.
back down under. And then he'd probably take his seat next to Proteus and see a piece of gold there and just snag that up.
As long as nobody else already took it.
Yeah. I mean, it's a wild ship. I'm sure someone already has, to be honest. Barkeep was like, "Oh, that's a pretty generous tip."
Right? Oh, man. This is great. All right, so you guys are back downstairs. Proteus, are you doing anything during that at all?
He's just penning in his book all the time. That's all he's doing. He's got his fucking feather quill and he's just penning different stuff down.
Just writing poetry or drawing things or writing a story?
Probably writing a song.
His next greatest hit. It's gonna go platinum. All right. Yeah, so I mean, you got the rest of the day to go about what you want. Is there anything you want to accomplish? Anything you want to do? Same question as last time. People you want to talk to?
Yeah. I think, Atlas would probably just be doing his day-to-day unless someone else came to him with something. So, yeah. He's all good.
After that third mug of ale, how
Oh, you're drunk.
I wonder if drunk Haganar would continue to get more drunk Haganar.
That is the question, is it not?
That is the question. It's tough because he doesn't drink, so even I don't know this.
Roll for it.
Yeah, roll a wisdom saving throw.
I like that.
There you go. That's I got a +4. 17.
I mean, the choice is yours. You're not like drawn to it to a point that you can't resist, but that's up to you.
I think he's just gonna hang out. If anybody pisses him off or says anything to him, or if he thinks anybody's looking at him any kind of wrong, he's probably gonna go get another beer.
So you're like leaning up against the wall and you're like, swaying back and forth. No, it's just the boat, guys. I'm totally good. It's all right. Fine. What are you? No, I'm good. Yeah.
What are you looking at?
What? What
No
are
one,
you looking
no
at?
one's even near him. No one's even talking
Yeah.
to him. He's like, "No, I'm fine. What are you
And the
talking
captain
about?"
just like, are you talking to me?
So you guys are all still below deck, right?
Mhm.
Cool. So rest of the day kind of goes by, no problem. A little bit later on, usually about an hour or two before you guys would usually assume guard shifts, you hear from above deck like a bell ringing kind of rapidly, and you hear some scuffling from the other rooms next to you. I'd say it was probably enough to wake you up, unless it wasn't late, like nighttime or anything like that. So you guys would more than likely be awake still.
Yeah.
It's not dark or anything yet. It's just kind of just getting to starting the sunset phase. Like, so the sky's a little more orangish, like orange pink type of
Like
colors.
duskish.
Yeah. It's not quite over the horizon yet. Was that right terminology?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd probably be kind of, Atlas would probably want to be part of what he's assuming is a fight, and
Yeah, you hear
go
people kinda like,
to
what's going on? And it's like
yeah,
feet scuffing about, the doors swing open in the other hallway, and like you hear people running upstairs.
yeah. I think he'd try to head up there and try to find like the captain or the first mate, unless he could, visually see the situation as soon as he gets to top deck.
Mm-hmm. All right. So if you haven't already, go ahead and go to roll 20.
Oh yeah, I'm there, man.
I got kicked out of the thingy majig.
Kicked out of it.
Yeah, it was up, and then I went back to roll 20, and I was back on like the main screen, where I had to pick which game or whatever.
Well, that's weird, because it
Not like
shows...
kicked out to the point where like I couldn't come back in. It just
right. No, it shows you're still in here, so it's all good.
I just joined back in.
By the way, Proteus was montaging to the Cantina music.
So, I was still upstairs though, right?
No, you were downstairs. I thought everyone...
I stayed on the deck. So when I got that second beer and Atlas followed me, I just went back up to the deck again.
Yeah.
For the remainder of the day.
Yeah.
All right. So what was going on above ship? You're up there, and actually, here I'll move your little guy.
Yeah, move him topside.
So then that means I will... All right, give me 1 second. So these guys are good guys. They're shipmates. And I don't have any actual tokens prepared, so just bear with me. These two are the captain and the first mate. Maybe first mate's like closer to the...
This guy. Captain here.
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe like that, or cool, whatever. So what's going on up there? You hear the person up front. They're kind of like, "Hey, do you see that? There's like shadows in the water up there. What is that?" And like couple people, non-combatants, so I'm gonna not put them on the map. Kind of look over. It's like, yeah, what is that? They're moving quick. Are you looking, Dean? Haganar?
How long has it gone by since I had my last alcohol?
Well, that was like from
This
the time
morning.
you guys woke up and a little bit. So I don't know. Maybe by the time that would have been done,
So you'd probably
I mean,
be
it still
sobered up by
wasn't late.
now.
Yeah, you're sober by now.
Oh, yeah,
Probably
he's
got a
looking
little bit of a
for sure.
headache.
He's looking for sure then.
Okay, go ahead. Roll perception. I mean, sorry.
You're fine. I assumed. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, of course.
Tell me what you
I
see.
When I want to roll low for my Constitution saving throw, I can't. But now, when it really means something. All right, perception. So 5.
5. Yeah, I mean, they were pointed out to you, so you can see these like shadows in the water. There's multiple, but they're kind of moving quick, but they look to be heading straight toward the boat. And then they get even closer, and see how dramatic that was?
Yeah, that was good.
Two of these things jump out of the water.
Oh
These
my God.
weird fishmen looking things. They got scaly skin and tridents, and they're just maybe not
It's
tridents.
a man bear pig.
But no short summary provided. That's cool. Damn it.
Is that Mermaid Man?
Yes.
And Barnacle
Yes, it
Boy. It's the dirty bubble.
But it is a couple of Sahagin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
Sahagon.
Fish people.
Is there a fishing pole anywhere on the deck that I can see?
No, there is not. But they have spears. That's what it was, not tridents. So these weird fish people. It has like a tail, some slimy skin, not scaly. And they have, like fins coming out of their arms. Their toes are webbed. They're just nasty, monstrous looking things. And then that's when the bell starts ringing. I'll have everyone roll initiative for right now, but Haganar, since you're immediately in the deal, we'll do one round up top before everyone else gets a reaction.
10.
7.
9.
Ooh, strong rolls, guys.
I only did when it doesn't matter. I get the fucking rolls, but as soon as it matters.
Ooh.
Just initiative. What's the worst that happens? They kill the entire crew before we can move.
There's only 2 of them.
Looks like we got our own ship, boys.
Finally, a pirate's life for me.
Call me Proteus, captain.
They're
of
up
the...
first. They go on 17.
You'll remember this is the day that you
I am the
almost
captain now.
caught Captain Proteus.
Almost. So, immediately this first one's just going to see you, the one closest to you. It's going to run over and make a couple attacks at you. It's going to lunge out and try to bite at you. Ooh.
Nice, dude.
It's a 22.
Nope.
So I'm assuming that'll hit.
Yeah.
And then that's not bad. That's only 3 points of piercing damage. And then it lunges at you, and then it tries to stab you with its spear after biting at you, which... Oh, that's good. These are supposed to be my bad dice. No, that's a 18.
Yeah.
18 hits. Yeah. So that would be 5 points of piercing damage. That'll do it for that one. As soon as it climbs up over onto the deck, it kind of like looks around and sees you. You're the first thing that it sees. So it lunges at you and it reaches and bites onto your shoulder, and then simultaneously takes its spear and jams it into your side. This one over here is going to run up. It has enough movement. Okay, run over and attack this guy. Same thing. Bite. That's a natural 1. And
Oh, thanks.
the spear is a 9.
What's so important about that guy? Damn it.
A 13. 13 still hits. These ship hands are pretty squishy. They don't look as weathered as you guys, is what I meant to say.
That's battle hardened.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Especially as Proteus.
Yeah, especially.
6-7 points of piercing damage to the ship hand guy, the guard, I guess. And then that's it. Yeah, that's it for them right now. So Haganar, you go next. Everyone else is going to be excluded from the first round, and then we're going into regular initiative.
All
Because
right,
that's by then they would have heard the bell and heard people scuffling about.
I suppose I'm gonna attack the guy that attacked me.
Okay.
Inflict wounds on his ass.
You're like touching the fish ass.
Just the ass. Actually, I guess no, he's not.
When it sticks on a 17 and the last second rolls over to a 7. 11.
Just barely misses, dude.
I just absolutely love burning spell slots for missing. It's my
Yeah,
favorite thing.
Nothing
to do.
like it.
So,
It's
do
nice.
you want to do
Feels
anything
good.
for a bonus action, or
I don't believe I can.
try to get out of there,
not.
even though you'll get an attack of opportunity against you? Or
No, he's still pissed. He's staying where he's at.
all right. So that'll do it for the round. Then you guys hear what I was describing before, and we'll go into a round of normal initiative here. And same thing. This guy's gonna actually try to claw at you 2 times. Tosses down his spear. 16.
Nope.
And that's a 6. So yeah, he after getting bit and stabbed, you're kind of right yourself and take in what's going on a little better. You just failed your spell. It was just kind of chaos for a second, and this thing lunges at you again and swipes, and you kind of dodge out of the way, and it swipes again, and you block it with your shield. The other one's gonna make 2 attacks at the guard with his bite, and that was almost a fucking natural 20. It's a 2. He misses with his bite, and then he goes for another spear attack, which that'll hit. That's a 14. That's a 17. Ooh, that's another 7. That guy goes down. These guys don't have a lot of health. So I will give him a... No, that didn't work very well. I don't know. I'm just going to make him go away. And then another 2 show up, climb up the boat and jump on the deck. And that'll finish their round. Next up will be Haganar, actually.
All right. Well. Okay.
And then Proteus, you're on deck.
I think Haganar would move here. And where is it at? He is going to use Wrath of the Storm.
Wait, do you not have control of your token?
I do not.
Oops, sorry. Go ahead, keep doing your... I'll do that.
I think I was talking about the wrong one anyway. You can use video action instead of rolling.
There you go. Now you should be able to.
Yeah, there we go. So I was going to use my Channel Divinity, Destructive Wrath. That's what I was going to do. Okay. Use your Channel Divinity to deal maximum damage instead of rolling for lightning or thunder damage. And he is going to use Thunderwave.
All right.
2d8. 2d8, yeah. So
is that a 15-foot cube? Or...
Yes, it is.
All right. So that's not going to hit the other guy on the...
I know it's not going to hit these guys over here, but right here and right here, right?
On the starboard side.
I don't know what side that is.
Right. It's a 15-foot cube centered on you. That means it's 3 by 3, which you're the center of.
Oh, I thought it
It'll
meant
still hit the one guy next to
15
you.
feet in.
No, not a 15-foot radius. It's a
Oh,
15-foot cube. Yeah.
That's
Don't worry. It got me too the first time I tried to play as a caster.
so basically it's only gonna hit anybody that's within 5 feet of me, within the
Yep.
next square is me.
Exactly.
Okay, guess what I'm not
Well,
gonna
and above and below.
Right. Right. So now I gotta switch some things up. Inflict wounds again, fuck it.
Go for it.
Oh
That one.
yeah,
Reminiscent of some
Nat
Ryland,
1.
That one.
Ryland rolls.
Really?
That one.
Nice.
Oh, also, by the way, he would not move back over that way. He would definitely have stayed where he was at.
Okay, you can do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I made it. So yeah, you kind of try to lunge out and place your hand on it for your inflict wounds, and you just misjudged. You kind of ducked out of the way and swatted your hand away or something like that by the wrist. It's hard to describe a missed touch spell. You just somehow misjudged the distance, the depth. Maybe you were thinking about another beer. I don't know.
You know what he did? He duck, dodge, dip. What is it? I had it.
5 Ds. Of
Yeah,
dodging inflict
duck,
wounds.
dodge, dip,
Dodge,
something.
duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
dive. That's the one that I was missing. Dive.
So is that it for you then, Haganar? Is there nothing else you want to do?
Yeah, he's infuriated now. He doesn't know what's going on.
Just kind of let out a yell or something like that. But
Yeah, he's gonna go.
yeah,
What the fuck?
So you guys hear the bell, hear people moving about in the rooms next to you, and then you hear just a "what the fuck" or "what the hell" coming from upstairs, sounding like it was Haganar. And Proteus, it's your turn.
I'm going to say.
So to go, sorry, just to give you an idea, the stairwell up towards the front is to go up top. These two are to go down below.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's going to look at Atlas and say, I guess the real hero's got it under control. And I'm going to move 30 feet towards our cabin.
Oh, shit. All right.
That's my turn.
Dean's not even here to hear that diss.
Next up will be Mr. Wildstorm. Atlas, what do you got?
I will be heading topside. So where can I get to if I head up the stairs here? Where does that spit me out?
Just basically where the mast is, but that's like kind of where the door. Oh wait, no, it's actually underneath. Damn it, I'm gonna reveal that.
Underneath?
Yeah, I gotta reveal that part. Sorry.
It's okay.
Welcome back again. We had a little bit of an unexpected visitor. Again, we were supposed to be playing our Baldur's Gate adventure tonight, and Elliot decided he wanted to come say hi. Anyways, as we were leaving, as we were interrupted or whatever, Atlas, I believe, was running up the stairs. So I got that part of that level of the boat displayed for you.
Mm-hmm. So does that bring me top deck, or am I on another floor?
It's technically on the same level as Haganar and them, but you're just under the front portion of because it kind of goes up.
Okay, because there's like that little door there and stuff.
There's a door on either side of the stairwell.
Okay. Was it my movement to get up the stairs, or am I able to walk outside?
That's where 30 feet would get you, is where you're at right
now. I guess as he's getting battle prepped, hears the commotion. He's going to use a bonus action at the top of the stairs to perform his Crimson Rite on his halberd. As a bonus action, imbue a weapon to strike 1d4 extra damage of your chosen type. My chosen type for my Crimson Rite is lightning damage, of course.
Right. All right.
On activating the Rite, you take 1d4 of damage, but the Rite damage is magical and lasts while you hold the weapon or until you complete a short or long rest. So pretty much as long as I have this weapon equipped in my hands, it gets an extra 1d4 of damage, of lightning damage.
Okay. So you take a break.
So, yeah, I'm gonna, pretty much until I take a break. So I'm gonna take my d4 of damage. That's 3 points. So
Oh, you take it upon casting too?
Yeah, no, I take the damage on casting, but that's the only time I take damage. I get a d4 of damage pretty much until I take a break. Like
Gotcha.
d4 to put out to my enemies. The way I visualize this, because it's lightning damage, is he kind of holds up the bladed end of the halberd and slowly lets a breath of lightning out, and as it comes out, it's almost like his essence is being pulled out a little bit, and it starts to wrap around the blade, and I think that's why it gives him the damage as well, because it's physically pulling
Taking a little
something
bit out
from
of him.
him. Yeah.
Okay. I like it. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you get to the top of the stairs and you like you said, you hear the commotion and you do just that. You kind of hold it up and breathe a little bit of your Atlas essence onto it, and it kind of goes around the blade and up towards the top and down the pole of the pole arm,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe even along with it kind of draining a little bit out of you. Maybe it's a little untame or something like that, so it like kind of like an initial shock or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you still have your action if you want to dash or do anything or stay there.
Yeah, that sounds good actually. Yeah, I'd like to dash my way out to the main deck then. So do I exit out
So yeah,
on here then?
You'd be back onto here. Yeah.
Okay. And
5, 10, 15. So that's 15 feet of your additional 30.
so
you walk out and you see these two fish creatures on the rear end of the boat, kind of not quite up the stairs yet. One's at the bottom of the stairs. One's currently harrying Haganar, who looks maybe not super beat up, but he's bleeding from his left side, and he's kind of got like his clothes or armor is a little tattered, kind of up on the shoulder area.
yeah. I think seeing him, that would be he's the person he actually knows here, so that's his priority. So I think he's gonna move in towards the fish person that's closest to Haganar, if that can get me there. If that's
my
my
bad.
15. I don't
I was
know
gonna say
how much.
15 would be right there or there.
I think I'd like to keep probably a 10-foot distance so that I can not get smacked right away myself, and also use my reach if I want, Yeah. So
Perfect.
Yeah.
So
And that will be my turn. Yep.
All right. Next up is going to be the shipmates. They got a 4. But so the one up top, one of them died. Okay, so there's one more up top, and then there's the captain and the first mate that are up here so far. That's an 18. Okay. And a natural 20. Cool. So the one up top takes 2 swings at the fish person that just crawled up on the boat, the Sahagin. And slashes at it with its short sword 2 times, makes 2 hits. One of them It was a really shitty roll on the damage die, but it looked more impactful. Let me take the health away from that. Oh, I mean, yeah, he's looking hurt. The Sahagin up there. He takes 2 slashes to the chest from this. Let's say I said scimitar, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, panic mode. Anyways, yeah, he got it pretty good though. He's still up. It's still up. And that's gonna do it. He's just staying in contact with him. The first mate, she's actually going to pull out a crossbow and shoot at the one right next to Haganar. Let's see. Ooh, that's just barely gonna hit. Okay. Wait, that's a D6. Oops. All right. Yeah, I know. NPC combat's super entertaining. I know. I'm
Thrilling.
Sorry, all right. So yeah, you're standing there, Haganar, and you just see a crossbow bolt go right, in the torso area of this fish person right in front of you, and you look and you see the first mate up there. The captain's going to run. Oh, he can get there. He's going to be there, man. And he's going to pull out a longsword and swing at that one. That's a miss, and that's a miss. Very erratically, I guess. He's so eager to help, or just trying to get there. Maybe he's swinging as he's still kind of coming down the stairs, and just takes 2 swipes and is just off balance and doesn't quite make contact with the Sahagin in front of him. That's gonna do it for the ship people's turn, I believe. Yes. Next up is going to be the Sahagin. So one in front of you, still going to be swinging at you, Dean. You're the first one right in front of you. That's a natural 1. Holy moly. And 11. 2 claw attacks at you again. Hitting it with your shield. Maybe you duck under one of them, and it just looks like it's getting furious. It made contact with you the first time it tried to attack at you, and since hasn't been able to do anything.
Same.
One in front of the captain is going to try to stab him with his spear. Ooh, that's going to hit. And that's not. All right. For 6 points of piercing damage. Cool. And the one up top. Ooh, there's 2 up top. He's going to move up there. Trying to get through the you guys turns.
If I just kill them all, I don't have to take their turns anymore.
That one misses.
Big brain play by the DM.
2 hits. Okay,
NPC
so
combat is terrible.
it's
Kill them all.
fucking. It's just me. I'm just playing Dungeons and Dragons by myself, guys.
Hell yeah.
We've done that before.
Oh, you guys are still here?
Oh, fuck, I'm sorry. So the one that's kind of more towards the edge of the boat tries to bite at the ship hand and stab him with the spear, and gets shoved off, and like as he's kind of getting shoved off, he goes for the spear attack, and he's off balance as well and misses. The other one though goes for 2 claw attacks and hits. 6 plus 8 points. He's
there.
He's there. He's not down, but he's not looking very good. And that's going to end up doing it for the Sahagin's turn. Next is Haganar.
All right, so Haganar is going to cast Toll of the Dead on the one directly in front of him after he saw that arrow land.
Okay. And that's a con save or wisdom save?
Wisdom.
That's a 6 plus 1. 7. Failure.
Yes, it is.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
I have a D20 in my hand for some strange reason.
Yeah, 1d20 damage.
Yeah.
Right?
that
Nat
would
20 of damage.
That would be great.
You could get a 1 though.
9.
9 points of damage. All right, that's on that one right there. Oh, and he's not looking good. You're Toll the Dead. How did you cast it again? I can't remember. Oh yeah, that's right. You hit your shield. And yeah, you just see him react. See this thing react as soon as you hit your shield. Your eyes kind of I was gonna say.
The Toll of the Dead is the creature that I'm attacking. The one that gets hit with it. Their eyes start to do what mine would do. You just
Okay, right.
crackling and the sparkling in their eyes, and they're just
You see the lightning kind of behind their eyes a little bit, and maybe like a couple of them shooting out of their eye socket. And you would think that these guys are like super vulnerable to stuff like that, but not so much, I guess. So yeah, he's looking pretty rough. Pretty rough. That's your action. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
That'll be it.
All right. Next up is Proteus. You doing anything? You just chilling down there? You can
What
hear
am I
commotion.
hearing? Yeah.
Some commotion coming from up top. Some metal clanking, maybe. Some yelling. That bell is still ringing from atop the crow's nest. Shouting, like you can't really hear exactly. It's muffled from being down below.
Okay.
Maybe like some stomping around because they're directly above you. You hear them running around too.
No, he's just gonna sit there.
Okay, sweet. That would bring it to Atlas.
I'm gonna try to chop at the guy who's 10 feet away from me, hopefully. Trying to beat down on Haganar.
All right.
Whoa, what do you know? That's an 11 to hit.
That just misses.
And that will be my turn. That's fun.
All right, yeah. So you kind of swing down in a wide arc with your halberd and try to hit this thing after its bell had been rung.
Mm-hmm.
And you just nearly miss, and it actually you got its attention. It kind of you like hit right behind it, and it saw, and now it's looking at you. And now it's the ship people's turn. Sweet, I get to play D&D by myself again.
Woo!
Guy up top is gonna keep swinging at the one that he was fighting before with his scimitar. The one that actually missed him 2 times on its last turn. Oh, there it is. It's a 19 and another natural 20. Holy shit.
The ship hands are the only ones that can fight here.
Right. Well, he's rolling shit for damage though. So it'd be. Oh, that's enough to take it down though. Cool. So the one that's just on the edge of the boat, actually, he slashes him once and then goes for another like upward slash, and it actually kind of like projects the lifeless body of this Sahagin overboard as he's like blood's flying everywhere, and he lands in the water and starts to sink.
Yeah.
Cool. NPC kills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just gonna turn to the other one and get ready to go. And the first mate's gonna shoot her crossbow again. Not at anything, apparently. 3 plus something.
At least it's not a nat 1, because then I'd be getting hit.
Yeah. Maybe.
It
And then the captain going for 2 strikes at this longsword. It's a 13 and a 17. Those will both hit.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
All right, takes a sizable chunk out of that one, but it's still up. And that does it for them. Now to the Sahagin. First one again. Actually, no, this one notices Atlas. Yeah, trying to come down on him with the halberd,
Get some
and
of that
turns his
action.
attention to you. He's gonna look down and grab his spear again and lunge at you and try to stab you real quick, and then go for a bite afterward.
Mm-hmm.
That's a natural 20.
That's good. That's good.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
Nope, we're good.
You blue man.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
Hey, Bill, don't do that.
Won't do it again.
Okay.
It's a natural 20.
It's off limits. Yeah.
On the spear. And then a 10 on the bite attack. So
Right on.
Question, Bill.
Yes.
With him trying to lunge with the spear or trying to bite, would he have to move up for that?
He would have to move up. He doesn't have reach, so you would get an attack of opportunity. Thank you for catching that.
Ha! I rolled good. 17. Well, hang on.
That will hit.
Yeah.
So actually, before the attacks even happen on him, because he's
21.
looking pretty rough. Yeah, that'll hit for sure.
All right, and that's just one-handed, so 1d8.
What's your damage modifier?
It's 2, so 5 total.
Oh, 5 is exactly what you needed. I was like, man, he's gonna roll like 1 under. I know it.
Yeah. Stop the nat 20. Get it off the table.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, he would have had to move to attack. So that natural 20 no longer
I wasn't
happened.
sure about the spear.
No,
but
thank you for
fight
catching
for
that.
sure.
He it's 5-foot reach. It's not. That's
Yeah,
just a standard. Yeah.
I figured, but I wasn't sure. Who knows? Maybe
That's
he just
fine.
grabbed the very ass end of the pole and was just like, "I stab you."
So yeah, that one is kaput. He's gone.
Woo.
Right in front. Yeah, he was in the action in the process of lunging out with his spear, and you just like bash him over the back of the head with your warhammer, mace,
Yes, sir.
warhammer. Yeah, and before his arm can actually make the plunging motion, he just falls limp right at your feet, Atlas. And
Spear goes flying, hits the other guy.
so that was just the first one. So the next one,
Atlas just like,
top.
and here I thought I was saving you.
The next one up top is going to attack this dude up here who's not looking super great. With 2 claw attacks, a 6 and a 4 plus 3, I think. Yeah, not going to hit. And then the one on the captain. That's going to hit. And that's not. So he goes for a spear attack and a bite attack. The spear hits for 6 points of damage. And the bite attack misses. So he, right after getting a good couple chunks of fish flesh taken out of him by the captain, he recoils in anger and lunges at him with the spear and actually gets him right in the leg, like the thigh, just like the meaty part of the thigh, and it's just awful looking. Even I think other people kind of look like, oh God. No, this hits the captain right in the thigh and then goes for the bite, and he's able to pull away from it before he makes purchase with him with his body.
Teeth.
Heaps. So that'll do it for them. Next up is going to be Haganar. You killed the one in front of you. Finally, you were able to do something, and you got 1, 2 on the starboard side, and then 1 on the bow.
All right. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at the one in front of the captain.
All right, go for it. That's a roll to attack, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
15.
15 does hit.
Now we're getting somewhere. 4d6.
Well, I mean, you guys have been getting somewhere for like 5 days now.
Listen, yeah. So that's a 3, a 5, so that's 8, and a 1, so that's 9, and another 5, so 14.
14. All right. Oh, man. Yeah. So you just kind of clutch your shield and close your eyes and open them up again real quick. You get the sparking lightning energy kind of emanating from there.
And he's very emotional right now, very pissed off. So this
Probably lets out a roar.
this lightning,
Not a yell.
this lightning that's going on right now is black and red, as
Okay.
opposed to the typical whitish bluish you see going on.
Right.
'Cause he's very emotional right now.
And so, yeah, it's basically like a ball of lightning energy, but you see it's mostly black and red. There is still some normal looking
Yeah.
lightning crackling around it, but it's just like a swirling.
So
thing
I would say the center mass of it, like the center mass of it's probably the typical,
okay. So you want
bluish,
the
whitish,
outside to be
but like
right.
the outside is more flavored, the black and the red.
Okay. Yeah, and you shoot this ball of radiant energy, looking like lightning at it, and it just like burns a hole directly through it, and it's like upper torso, and it just like slumps over. It doesn't fall overboard or anything like that, but it slumps over, leaning up against the edge of the ship, dead.
DED.
And then I'm going to move right there,
Okay,
and that's it.
that'll do it. Proteus, anything you
He just
almost done with that song, or
he just finished writing that up. And he's probably gonna walk over, pace around the room a little bit, grab his violin, play that a little bit. And that's about it.
all right, cool, keeping himself entertained.
Mhm.
Or busy, at least.
Yeah, during this 24 seconds that's happened so far.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, he's montaging, all right? You move at the speed of light while montaging.
Right.
Reality is at your whim.
So, Atlas, you got a dead fish person at your feet, and one remaining living one on the bow.
And can I get up to that one, like within 10 feet of it?
Yep, you don't even have to use all your movement. I think that's just like 20 feet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Is that like 10 feet? Oh, a little hard to measure.
Yeah, with the squares like that, I call that 10 feet because if they were down one square, it'd be the same. It's
right. Okay.
I'm not one of those asshole DMs that's just like, nope.
Just
some people refuse to acknowledge that squares can go diagonal. There's like fucking videos of people ranting all over YouTube about it.
Jeez, man. We live in a dark world. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get him with the reach.
Right.
Shouldn't have even used the breath, man. Nat 1.
Oh goodness.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you're not close enough to accidentally hit any teammates. That's really all I do for Nat 1s. I don't like to bog stuff down. Like sometimes situationally, if there's something that would be funny or whatever, yeah. But typically it'll just be a potential accidental friendly fire, but there's not really much of an opportunity for one.
If I was over there, you definitely would have hit me.
Oh yeah.
I always get hit by those every fucking
if you were over there, the halberd would have flown out of his hands and then done what, 1d8 plus 1d4 damage to you.
I would have been dead.
No, anyway.
Oh no, it loses its energy when it leaves my hands. So.
That's right. That is true.
But yeah, so that's my
so
turn.
anything for bonus action or nothing like that?
Nah,
Cool.
everything I have is pretty much an action.
Next
So
is
just
gonna be
don't rest at all until we go to the next combat encounter.
the MVP of this combat encounter, the ship hand up on the bow.
Honestly,
Looking crusty as shit, but still somehow critting and killing Sahagin.
he'll pull it through.
Oh no, he rolled 2 nat 20s and only killed one guy. I think he's a little
So
wimp.
the first round he got an 18 and a nat 20. Second round he got a 19 and a nat 20.
And
Double
still
nat
only
20s.
one
It's on the
dead.
horizon. He's been working up to it.
Yeah, he's just gonna do it. He's gonna beat
This
it.
is what his life has this is his moment in life right here.
Yeah.
2 nat 1s.
And
Here they
is
come.
he gonna capture it,
Two
or is
nat
he just
ones
gonna let
here.
it slip?
Uh-oh.
Aw.
I don't
It's
know.
an
He looks
8.
like he's got some vomit on his sweater.
I lost you, Bill.
Say that was an 8.
Yeah, that was an
Yeah,
8.
that was
So
an 8.
like it's not gonna hit, like a 10. And then a 4. 2 misses.
He let me down.
He
I
let
told you,
down.
man. 2 nat 20s and 2 other hits, and he still only killed one guy. It's
He
Yeah,
got
he
a little
lost
cocky.
himself.
he got lucky.
He got a little cocky. He took that one out, and didn't get hit by the other one, and he's feeling himself, and is almost telling Atlas, like, Atlas and Haganar, you guys are both
I got this.
like, it's fine, man, I got this. And he's like, oh shit, it didn't happen like this last time.
No, oh no! I promise. When you guys weren't watching, I was doing. It was so cool.
You see this guy? He's dead. It's because of me.
He's
He
off the
lost
ship.
himself in
He's off
Proteus's
the
music.
ship. There's no one there.
Yeah.
So we're just like, yeah,
Um,
man.
Oh, and then how many? So
He lost himself in Proteus's music, Cole. Got to finish the joke, pal.
No.
Uh-oh.
I'm looking at the range on something. Okay, so first mate's gonna stay right there. Lusara, she's gonna stay where she's at and fire her light crossbow, which I've been shorting her on damage because I thought it was a D6. It's a D8 actually, but she's gonna fire her light crossbow at the Sahagin from where she's at.
That's some cool range.
Yeah, 8320. I had to look because I was like, I couldn't remember what it was. I'm only familiar with like the hand crossbow, which is an 18 to hit though. 18 plus something, definitely gonna hit, even with the partial cover it was gonna be getting from the mast. So damage. Oh, that one hasn't taken any damage yet. It's not fresh anymore, though. So, yeah. Atlas, as you're kind of approaching, you do notice there's, well, it's hard to miss because you're looking at the guy. A crossbow bolt that actually hits him right in his lower back, kind of like where a tramp stamp would be.
Oh yeah.
And you see him like kind of arch back and recoil pretty bad. And then the captain, he's just going to get up behind Haganar and stay there and end his turn. And that'll be next is the Sahagin, kind of taking in its surroundings and is going to try to get the fuck out of there. And so it's going to move to jump off. It's going to provoke an attack of opportunity from ship hand.
Oh shit, man.
And that's 13. That'll hit. Not going to kill him, though. He just got hit for the first time. 6 points. Cool. So take that. And it jumps off the ship and is gone. And I believe now that means all the enemies are gone. Yep. Now it's just... And... through that time now there's couple other guys so it's not like they have a whole bunch of guards or anything like that. Most of the people are just like workers. They don't really have much skill in battle, so they kind of stayed down below. But at this point, like one or two more guards kind of wakes up, or not wakes up, but it looks like they just woke up, kind of how Elliot just looked a little bit, and run up with their like a shield and a spear, and what's going on? We heard the bell. I'm sorry, we got up here as fast as we could.
Well, no need to worry. It's all gone now. You should help the captain a little bit, though.
Yeah, all right. Sure. And they kind of walk over and things are calming down, and the captain walks up and he's just like, "Oh, that was out of nowhere. Boy, am I glad you guys are here. I don't know what would have happened if you weren't. I mean, obviously Fred up there on the bow, he's kind of was putting in some work, but
yeah, impressive.
I mean, I can say that I've done better in my day, but I mean, we're all alive. Thank you guys so much for that. If you'd like, you could take the night off for guard shift, and I'll even still pay you.
Hey, as long as I'm still getting paid.
Also gonna go get a new shirt too while I go get your coin.
That sounds like a good idea. Might want to patch that leg up.
Yeah. That'll be all right. I'm not too worried about that one.
Just a flesh wound. So Haganar is going to go to these people, these fish guys, and inspect their teeth. See what they look like.
Their fish teeth.
Yeah, so they're like jagged, like
shark teeth.
Yeah, I guess
that's I saw a little bit on their
multiple
characters.
rows or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So he is going to.
And they're nasty. Some of them are chipped. Just they're all like their whole body's just slimy, nasty, not appeasing to touch.
Haganar don't care at all.
Oh, right.
He's touched way more slimy, nasty shit than these guys.
Oh,
he's probably eaten some of these guys.
That might be a story for another day.
Oh, not that kind of slimy, nasty. Anyway, so he's gonna try to pry these fucking teeth out of.
Sure, go ahead. Roll Dex check and add your proficiency. I'd say you've been taking enough teeth that you might be proficient in it at this point. A teeth pulling check.
I figured it'd be strength.
No, because brute force you could break them or
Doesn't
something.
matter. 5.
5.
No,
I mean, you're
6. Sorry.
6. Okay, you're able to get a couple, but most of them are in there, or you chip a few because you are pretty strong. Not quite nimble enough to get them out with it because they're not like paper thin, but they're all basically canine teeth. They're not very.
You're not used to these kinds of teeth.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm gonna go over to this guy and try to pull his teeth out.
Okay, I'm not gonna have you roll for every one of them. Sure, you can take some teeth.
Enough for a necklace?
Sure. Yeah, you have a Sahagin teeth necklace if you want to make one later on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, even if you didn't do very well through going through all the bodies that are still left on the ship, the 3 of them, probably get enough to be able to make a necklace.
Then I'm gonna go over to the one guy that got knocked out because I'm sure Haganar doesn't know that he's not dead, and go up there and start opening his mouth looking for his teeth. Gonna go to take his teeth out and probably realize that he's still breathing. It's like, oh shit, all right, and just get up and walk away. Then I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Oh, okay. You're not gonna heal it. Okay.
No.
Yeah. So no, he gets stabilized anyways. You're fine. I wouldn't ask you to do that to non-important NPCs. So yeah, it was getting kind of towards dawn, and the appropriate money for your guys' guard shifts tonight were given to you already, and you were told that don't really need to worry about doing shift tonight. If you don't want to, you still can. Just let someone know or whatever.
Oh, I'm there.
So the rest of the night is yours, guys.
Atlas is heading below to get some grub.
Haganar is gonna go downstairs, buy 2 beers,
You don't have to. It's not
Or
a shop or anything.
get 2 beers, whatever.
Everything here is free.
Take one to Proteus, and set it on if there's a table or something in there, and
Yeah, sure. There's probably a couple like small tables.
and toss my well. I guess he would make the necklace first, because I'm not just gonna be like, oh yeah, he made this in 2 seconds. But I don't know. He's pretty quick at it. He's pretty skilled. He's got all the utensils and stuff, so probably didn't take too long. But yeah, he makes it
Roll me another teeth check again, but it'll be for making the teeth necklace. Shitty again. That's good.
10. No, I was thinking. I had to math. 7 plus 2 plus 1 is hard to do. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, how much time do you want to try to spend doing that? Were you trying to do it like relatively quick, or
I mean, within
again-
an hour, I would imagine.
sure, within an hour, easy enough? You let the beer sit that long, or do you get the beer
No,
after?
I got the. So that's when I stopped and redirected myself there, because
Okay. Atlas,
I had to make it.
kind of just going back down, getting some grub, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
All right, talking to some of the other like the help,
Yeah.
not servants, but like the help.
Volunteers.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
if that
volunteers.
if that guy who was putting in work up top is still around, I think you'd want to talk to him.
Oh yeah, he'd be down.
Think maybe he's
And-
trying to heal himself up, but if he's around, like he just some
Right, yeah,
like real mercenary talk with him. Even if he's like, "Hey man, I'm just a guard," he's like, "Oh no, you've seen some shit."
It's kind of like, he's kind of like in the corner over there getting a little bit of patched up and drinking a beer, and he's just like, whew. Thought I was a goner for sure.
That was some impressive stuff up there. I mean, you humans are mostly pretty squishy. Didn't expect you to last that long, so I'm impressed.
Oh, thanks. I guess coming from a large person like you, that is a compliment. I'm, not quite the most experienced fighter, but hey, did you see that one though? I knocked him off the ship. That's probably the best story I'll ever be able to tell in my entire life.
Maybe. So, is this like your full-time gig? You just gotta stick around on the ship, or what do you do?
No, I'm just trying to earn some extra money for the family back in Uthadern. They're just working, an honest life out there. My brother's a guard. I was a guard. I figured I'd try to pick up some expeditions out here to Isocross, get a little bit more money, try to move away from the cold. Heard it's pretty nice down into Menagerie Coast.
I understand. But I don't know. There's potential for you, that's for sure. You heal up, but if you're up to it, come see me for a drink later. I'm sure we have plenty to talk about.
Oh,
Anyway.
of course.
I could just ramble some mercenary tales of my own to you. Well, you take care of yourself for now.
Yeah, you too. Frederick, by the way, or my friends call me Freddy.
It's great to meet you, Freddy. I'm Atlas.
You too, Atlas.
All right, I'll see you around. And then he'll
Yeah.
head back out.
Just goes back to.
So I don't know if I'd mentioned it, but when I bring in that beer for Proteus, I also chuck that newly made Sahagan necklace to him, and just walk out and go
You
back
said-
and grab my
said-
beer.
You set a beer down for him and then toss the necklace and walk out.
Yeah, well, just basically toss the necklace where I put the beer.
Okay.
essentially. And then just walk out, grab another beer, go upstairs for guard duty, even though it's probably not even my turn.
No, you still
That's-
got a couple hours.
I'll probably be up there all night again.
Double shift. And then he complains about it. Oh, I hate working doubles.
Hey, you want to work a triple? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I hate
I
working.
hate this shit. We need to look at the schedule. We need to talk about this. I'm gonna go see the captain. I'm telling.
Can I request a day off? It's like, yeah, all right, your day's off granted. Like, nah, I'm good.
I'm
Ah,
good. I just
I
want to
can never get a day off here, man.
work. So Proteus, any reaction to that at all?
Probably not until Atlas came back.
What time is it?
Like I said, probably just actually maybe now about like an hour until your guys' normal guard shift, like right after it gets dark is when you guys normally go on shift. So maybe it's like 7 p.m. Wildemount equivalent of 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Also, Haganar, due to his lack of knowledge about alcohol and the fact that most of the alcohol experience that he's had has been Atlas and a little bit of Proteus, and when it was Proteus, Proteus was also chugging his. He thinks that that's how you're supposed to drink. So again, he just chugs away.
Go for it. Give me a con. You just want to fail a con save.
Maybe it's not gonna happen though. I mean,
I'm just.
I mean that's not the best
too
roll, but
sturdy.
it's still
Yeah.
an 11. Like that's the lowest
just
roll
a
that I've
hardy dude.
had. Yeah, it's 11. It's still above average. Fuck.
So since it had been a few hours since you drank anyways, and you weren't drunk anymore, it was you were a little more expecting it at that point. Still don't take it like a champ, but
Yeah.
you're not quite vomiting in your mouth. You're
Not
still-
on Atlas's level, but I'm also not on. Wait, no, Atlas was the one that barfed. Never
Oh
mind.
yeah.
Yep.
I'm
Projectile
not on
vomit.
Atlas's normal level, but I'm still not on Atlas's not so normal level.
Right. Yeah, so you kind of like you get the shudders like someone who just took a strong shot too, and it's just ale. It's like it's just beer, and you're just like, whew, all right. So yeah, you do that. Anything else for the night? You guys return
I mean,
to
he'd
your
probably
room,
just
or you're
grab a
going up to
couple.
guard shift.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like, Atlas would eat and then like, hang around a bit, have a couple drinks of his own, but then
Play any cards?
no, I think he's just trying to relax after today's activities, even though he didn't do anything really, but he hurt himself, so he needs to bring that energy back. And then yeah, just kind of taking it easy until he heads back to the room and sees Proteus chilling in there, I guess, with a beer with who knows how much in it, perhaps completely full, and a necklace.
Yeah, he would look at you and just say, like as you walked in, I guess he left you a drink and a present for your conquest today.
I don't know if that's for me, kid. I mean, you could have brought it right to me. I was out there all night.
Well, guess a surprise for you. I don't know.
I don't know. I'd think about that again. I'm always out there, and you're the only one in here. Just something to think about. Maybe you mean a little more to him than he lets on.
I just don't understand why you guys have to be so non-trusting.
We all have our reasons. And I'm surprised whatever's happened to you hasn't given you the same thing, honestly. I mean, I'm not sure of Hagnar's story, but myself, this line of work brings you into a lot of situations with a lot of shady people, and even in that line of work, sometimes it's the ones that seem the most friendly and most trustworthy that can stab you in the back the hardest.
My parents led a band of thieves. I grew up on the street. My abilities were used for me to rob places, trick kind folks, lead people down a bad path. I still trust people that have my back. I still call people my friends. I look for that connection, and I if you guys are the type of people that just turn to fists or want to just fight or argue over simple terminology like a friendship, why would I want to associate with you? You're as bad as my parents.
In this world, with what we do, being soft isn't normally an option. And letting people in, that exposes yourself. Can make you seem vulnerable, leave yourself open, and especially when you've been hardened to everyone around you, it's hard to ever let someone in like that again. Because it leaves the door open for someone to stab you in the soft underbelly, or for you to, well, perhaps let another group of people down.
Do you consider yourself courageous, tough?
I don't know what I am anymore. I think, I don't know, I'm just an old soldier trying to wind down his days. Do something useful. I mean, that's why I do this stuff. There's money involved, and I enjoy that, yes, but there's always a reason people are willing to pay, and if on my way I can find some horrible creatures to take down, keep the world a little safer, it's probably the best way to spend the rest of these days that I've got. I mean, that's... sorry for it, but that's why I had such a hard time trusting you at first, you know? There's a lot of things in this world that, well, could pose a great risk to all of us.
I think at this point,
You're on guard
after-
duty.
Yeah, but he's had a couple more beers. He might not care that he's on guard duty anymore.
I think Proteus would say back, just, I can go back to the streets for the thrill of adventure. I could stick around with you guys for the thrill of adventure. But it comes down to trusting someone who has my back, forming that friendship, that alliance, and knowing that there's mutual trust, mutual respect, and mutual care between all of us. Give me that beer. And I think Proteus then would take off his coat, throw it on the bed, roll up his white fucking tunic sleeves, grab the beer, grab the necklace, just kind of look out the door, yeah, thanks, Atlas, and then walk up to the fucking deck.
All right. So yeah, you go up there, and Haganar's on his guard shift, just kind of leaning up against the side of the ship, watching.
I'm
With
pulling
an empty
Atlas. Pulling Atlas and do the same thing. I'll just kind of walk over and lean out and stare out, kind of holding the necklace in one hand and the beer in the other. Glass is a little empty there.
Did you bring me another?
I got this one.
No, that's yours.
Drinks are always better with a friend.
Are you like offering me a drink of your drink, or are you
He's just
offering
gonna
me
hand
the
you the
drink?
whole thing. Yeah.
So again, he doesn't know how you're supposed to drink beer, so he's just gonna chug it all.
Go for it. Con save.
Oh, I got a 3. So
There you
5.
go.
5.
You're trying to drink it down so fast because again, that's seeing Atlas and Proteus both drink before. That's what you think. That's how you think you do it, I guess. And so you're so eager to try to chug this because, like, I don't know, maybe prove to him that you're his friend, or I'm not sure your motivation behind it. But you go to chug it, and you kind of accidentally breathe a little bit in. So like you don't throw up or anything like that, but it's like when you get some water in your air pipe, that type of deal, and you're just like
Wrong
coughing.
pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I'm good.
Listen, I appreciate this necklace, but this one's pretty foul.
You want your old one back?
Why won't you just accept us as your friends? Learn that you're watching of our backs. Your part in this is just as important as ours, and we want to be friends with you. We want to have your back as well.
I just don't understand why you have to put a label on it. It's, in my experience, it is what it is. We fight together. I don't want you to die. I don't want him to die. So I'll do what I can to prevent that. But in the end, we're all going to go our own separate ways at some point anyway. Who knows if we'll ever see each other again?
You don't know where this road will take you, but I can say that I've got nowhere to go back to besides wherever my path leads.
I've got nowhere to go back to either, but you never stopped to think about asking me what happened in my past. And you want to call me a friend.
Sure. Your past doesn't matter at this point. It's where we're going, the path forward, that matters.
That's all I look forward to anyway.
Exactly. Sharing a drink with a friend, sharing camaraderie with the group of us, growing together, letting Atlas teach us his old ways or whatever. And
I have my own ways.
I said old ways. He's getting up there. He's older and wiser. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, he's all right. He's my Thunderbud. But Thunderbuddy doesn't mean friends, so don't yell at me.
Listen, I don't need to be a Thunder Buddy. Just want to be someone you can lean on.
Listen, I'm not gonna go as far as to create labels for anything, but I'll lay out what's on my mind, and if you consider that a friend, by all means, call it what you will. When it comes down to it, I haven't been in a group this long since I started doing what I've been doing. Been by myself for the majority of my life. I have your back. I have his back. I had her back. She's gone. Now it's just you guys. I have your backs. You guys got my backs. I gave you a tooth necklace that I'm very fond of. I sell those. I make money off of those I gave it to you for free.
Not
As
sure
long
who
as
would
I
pay for
don't
such a thing,
ever-
but
listen, that's personal opinions don't matter right now, okay? So the day that I ever take that back from you is when you need to start worrying, okay? If
I
I don't take that necklace off of you, then you know where my loyalty lies. In the end, I do what I want when I want, which means that if I'm still here, it's because I want to be here.
we're also stuck on a ship in the middle of the ocean.
I'm going to ignore that.
Listen, all I'm saying is, can you picture a storm, magnificent storm,
Well, of
rising over the
course.
sea?
I mean,
Yes.
that's just great. You got me
Yes.
excited now. You
Storm,
want another
right?
beer?
Just follow along. Storm rises over the sea. Thunder crackling in the distance, lightning sparking off. You see the waves begin to crest harder and faster. You see the ship begin to rock. You feel everything shaking beneath your feet. But then the storm rages on. You feel yourself growing closer with your God. You feel everything come together. And at the end of the storm, what always happens?
Well, it's calm and peaceful, and it smells really good.
Right. So think of Atlas and I as the people that are riding the storm with you, who will enjoy the calm afterwards. The smell might not be so great.
But I always spend that alone.
You don't have to anymore.
Do you want your tooth necklace or not? Just take it, please. Just take it.
I don't know why I have to put labels on it and make it so important, but fine.
I mean, it's not a label. It is what it is. It is literally a necklace made of teeth, and I'm going to stick it over his head.
I'm calling this our friendship necklace.
Like I said, you call it what you want.
I'm gonna go grab another drink and spend the night practicing with my viol. But you enjoy the calm of the ocean and the peace of the storms if they ride out. Atlas is already feeling pretty limber, I think. He was being very open tonight, so maybe we'll see you down there.
I gotta finish out this guard duty, you know.
Sure. I'll bring you a beer and a friend.
Every time he says the word friend, Haganar literally cringes. Almost winces, like
Yeah, Proteus will walk down, go to Atlas first. Be like, hey, let's go have drinks with our friend.
Sounds like things went better than I could have ever expected. Well, you heard him, barkeep. Drinks.
How about a tray of them?
I didn't hear anything. You heard me now.
just brings out the whole keg.
There's, I mean, you have your mugs. You could just get after it as you need.
I think it's time to let loose Atlas.
Oh no.
Tray of drinks now.
Now.
Oh no.
I'm going to bed. The beer's in that cask.
Tray.
over there.
Fine.
Roll
Atlas,
it
grab the
out.
cask.
Yeah.
All right. So you get the cask and you go up to the top deck, and right behind you is actually the replacement for Haganar. He's like, I was already up. It's my shift anyways. What are you guys bringing that ale up there for? Is there a party?
Captain's quarters. See you later.
Okay. And so yeah, he goes up, relieves you of your duty, Haganar.
As soon as we get up on the top deck. Haganar, let's go. Captain quarters.
Did you knock on the captain's quarters?
Atlas door.
Oh,
He's got like the cast.
no.
Just starts like shoulder bashing the door.
Listen, I said a beer, or I said a mug, not a barrel.
Well, you want to get rowdy? Let's do it.
He kind of the captain eventually comes to the door and like opens up, and he's like in pajamas, like those red pajamas with the butt
Little
flap, you know.
nightcap, like
Oh
gold
my
Yeah.
ball hanging down.
He's just like, and you can see he's got a. Oh, actually, no, you wouldn't see that. His pajamas are on.
Heard you had a rough day, Cap. We're here for a drink. Let's go. Back it in.
No.
Come on, back it up. Back it up.
It's time
Go
to
in.
go to sleep. What do you go down below?
Drinking
and do
time.
that?
In. Go.
I guess roll a persuasion check.
Nat 20.
It's not that 20, but it might be all right. Persuasion. 17.
Okay, yeah, sure. No, let's party it up, I guess.
That's right.
Don't
Yeah.
hurt me, please.
Come on, get to know your crew.
That's right. Drink it with some
And-
friends.
So the rest of the night, you guys party with the captain.
Yeah.
Getting drunk, maybe turning into things.
Haganar needs a
swapping
saving throw, I think.
stories.
We probably all
Haganar
need
throws
saving
up
throws.
multiple times. Everyone's nice and toasty.
I want to add one thing.
Okay.
Just one thing. Okay. So the first time that I go get a drink, just gonna lift the. I'm assuming the cask has like a spout that you pull down to dump it out of, right?
Yeah, something like
Almost
that.
like one of them old tea things. You push the bottom in it. So he's just gonna lift it up because he doesn't know how you're supposed to drink beer. So he's just gonna like try to drink as much until somebody tells him to fucking put it down.
I think,
I
Atlas
think
is
I'm
probably-
going to cheer him on.
Yeah, Atlas is gonna be like, look at this kid go.
All right, roll me another Constitution saving throw.
Oh God. I'm a fucking champ, dude. 19.
There you go. Yep, just fueled by the moment. Chug. You're getting after it.
Cake stand time. No, I'm
Yep.
just kidding.
But yeah, party, swapping stories, and eventually, you know, when the cask is near empty, the captain's like, no, but really, I mean, I fucking love you guys, and I saved my life today, man. I mean, you weren't. I don't know what you might have been protecting other people down below. I don't know.
Yeah, that was me.
For real.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. He's a
Saved
good
my
kid.
life, dude. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna go to bed.
See the chicken thing before you go, Cap.
Oh, please God, I heard it was awful. I absolutely want to see it.
Do it.
Yeah, he's totally going to morph into a chicken again.
To the picture that from
Yeah.
last
Yes, exactly that again.
the picture that picture.
Yeah, that way.
Yes.
And yeah, so
And that's it. He's going ham
That's-
on the fucking boat then after that.
Atlas
Oh,
will
yeah.
cheer. Yeah.
come here, chicken. So hilarity ensues, and eventually you guys make your way down to bed.
Haganar climbs in the captain's bed.
You Haganar tries to do that. The captain is drunk and passed out.
The captain
Um,
climbs in with him. The night
Oh,
goes
Captain's
on.
already passed out.
Yeah, he's by the time everyone's getting ready to leave, and Haganar's just like, I'm gonna sleep right here. And he cuddles up to the captain.
I don't cuddle. No cuddles. Just lays down, probably halfway on top of him.
Right. And
Oh, I definitely would say to Atlas that, oh, maybe he likes me. Maybe that's the issue.
Oh God.
and you guys make your way down to bed and
Lay down,
go to sleep for the night. And that is where I'm going to have to end the session. It's getting a little bit late, but I had a lot of fun.
Eyes did I.
Hope you
Me
guys
too.
did too. Yeah. And then hopefully you all watching this enjoy it too.
My fingers are normal.
being assaulted by us pointing at you. Hopefully you guys enjoy all of our videos that we come out with. Hopefully we'll be able to play Descent into Avernus next week. We'll just call Elliot. We'll get his phone number and all of us just blow his phone up until he answers.
Until he just turns his phone off.
Yeah.
Just tell him we're gonna start at 6.
And
So-
then,
Why would you take a nap 10
We'll
minutes
be on
before the
time.
game?
Yeah, I was wondering that myself.
Amazing.
Oh well. Anyways,
Anyway, enough
yeah.
roasting Elliot.
catch us next time, whether we're in Wildemount or we're in Hell.
Mhm.
But we'll be here, and hopefully you'll
Polar
be here with us
Frozen
after the video comes out on
burning
YouTube. Of course,
Of
we're not live yet,
course.
but
we will be soon.
yeah, we're getting near a conclusion of this little adventure, and I'm having fun with it. I'm excited to see the rest of how everything goes. More character development, more things, but that's it, I believe. Oh, also, I do the social media stuff. That's right. Follow us on Twitter, on YouTube, on Facebook. We don't have Instagram yet. I still need to do that. I'm putting it off. But we have 50 followers on Twitter now. Big deal.
Oh, lit.
And trying to
I'm trying to get to that 100 mark on Facebook. We're almost there.
Oh yeah, we're at 86 or something like that for Facebook. Tell your friends. Borrow
Tell
their
their mom.
phone. Subscribe to us on their YouTube without telling them.
And then tell their dad.
Yeah, all of it.
Actually,
smash
definitely
that
tell their
bell.
dad.
100% smash that
Smash
bell.
that bell.
Like,
If their dad was
comment,
alive in the
subscribe.
80s, get him on here.
Yeah, he might like DnD.
Chances are
but
that's
yeah.
probably a good chance.
I think that's all. Yeah. So until next time, stay dapper.